Welcome back, everybody. I want to talk about this news article right here. It's from The Atlantic. Um, it talks about the immigrants who oppose immigration and the reason why a desire to prove their Americanness has driven more and more Latinos to turn against newcomers. This man is in El Paso, Texas. His parents are immigrants who migrated to the United States of America. I'm assuming they're American citizens, and like he's American citizen. So he has social media platforms where he goes out and his name is Conservative Anthony, and he records his encounters, who he alleges or assumes people that are crossing the border illegally. But the troubling thing about this news article is that Latinos are desperate, because that's really what this is about. Latinos are desperate to prove that they're Americans, that they're American citizens, and they belong here in the United States of America. The question is, who are they proving, right? Who are they proving that they're American citizens? The only party and people that I know that question my American citizenship is going to be the rich people from the Republican Party, people like Donald Trump, and that conservative Christian religion. Those people over there, they view this man as illegal immigrants. Now, the root cause of all this is going back 100 years ago to the Mexican American Repatriation Act. So if you don't know about this part about Mexican American history in the United States of America, go educate yourself. And this goes back to the 1930s, led by the Republican president Herbert Hoover, and it spilled into the 1950s, and it still affects us today in 2024. This is the time when these Republican Christians, conservatives, right, they deported up to and over 2 million Mexican, Latino, Hispanic American citizens to Mexico. For what reason? To open up jobs for white Americans who felt the Great Depression financial pressure, right? They wanted real jobs for real Americans. And you can see all these slogans if you revisit the history during this time of their mindset, their outlook towards us Hispanic American citizens. Can you believe that? The United States government, led by these Republican conservative Christians, deported over 2 million American citizens to open up jobs for white Americans? It's a shame that these people, these Latinos that come here, for some reason, I mean, we being Hispanic, we all know that there's a lot of pressure towards us. We're not accepted. Wherever we go, we're not accepted. We're always treated like we're dumb, like we're inferior to other people. And I'm not talking about all white Americans. This is part of United States American history, just like going back to the civil rights movement, going back all the way to the American Civil War. There's good white people who want diversity, who want and frankly who are just tired of this same racial tension that's affecting all of us. Um, so I'm not talking about those people. I'm talking about the people from the Republican Party supported by Texas billionaires and rich people that put this psychological pressure on us to the point where we have people from our own communities turning against us and wanting to prove they're American, that they're American citizens to these rich conservative Christians. So I offer a few solutions to this. Read about the Mexican American Repatriation Act and Operation Wetback, and all the policies that the Republican Party has pushed upon us going back, within the last 100 years. And all this affects us today because this is what Donald Trump, this is his platform, this is what he's pushing. He wants to deport people like him, like this man right here. He wants to deport people like me, people that are traditional American citizens that have been here over 100 years. We never migrated. We've always been here. So that's the root cause of this dilemma right here, where we have people selling us out because they don't think they're American citizens enough, even though they are American citizens, and they want to go to the extreme to prove that they're American citizens by turning against their own people. But good thing they have you guys have people like me who are calling out these people, and hopefully these people will hear the message. You know, a lot of us are B'nai on the scene, descendants of the crypto Jewish people. Um, Obviously, it's time to exit the Christian religion and inquire about Hashem with the Orthodox rabbis because I did this 15 years ago, and I studied the Bible in Hebrew, Aramaic, Greek, and Latin, and I didn't have to go to any college or anything. I sat in the library and just prayed to Hashem and put in my work, and Hashem put in His work, and out came that I'm able. I have a biblical education now, and because of this, that's why there's a lot of hostility towards us by the powers that be that think that they're superior to us and that we're inferior to us. Us that are here in the United States of America that have always been here, we know everywhere we go, we've never been accepted. And I just want to tell this young man and other Latinos, listen to me. You don't have to prove that you're American citizen. You're American citizen now. You're here in the United States of America. That's a fact. The time is for us to unite and to unite our communities and get behind people that are pushing unity, like Kamala Harris and Tim Walz. Tell me what you guys think about this video. Um, t- Press the share and like, drop a comment. Tell me what are your thoughts. I gotta speak out on this because this is dangerous. This is rhetoric that has violent consequences towards us. And I think the obligation on the Hispanic Latino community is that we had to speak out against people like this and call them back to the fold. Hey, you're going down the wrong path. Come back to the right path over here. You don't have to prove that you're American. You're American citizen now. You're here. That's a fact. Don't sell us out. Don't sell yourself out to these rich people who will eventually want to deport all of us out of here because we're the real threat here in the United States of America. The reason why we're the real threat here in the United States of America to these racially motivated minded people is because they stole from our ancestors. Their ancestors stole from our ancestors, took our lands, impoverished us, and now we're actually the biggest majority ethnic group in the United States of America. So they have to cause division. They have to cause division to protect their property and money that they stole from our ancestors and from us today. Everybody, all walk of life, all ethnicity communities here in the United States of America can feel the financial pressure and the psychological pressure, and that's coming from these rich people, from this Christian religion, who took and stole and impoverished and dehumanized all of us and our ancestors. So they want to cause this racial division to separate us because you already know as the story goes, if a house is divided, it can't stand, right? So you gotta be smart, you gotta be intelligent to be able to read and between the lines of what's going on and the harmful impacts of this anti-immigrant rhetoric. The correct way, the only correct way to oppose the anti-immigrant rhetoric is to unite our people and our communities and vote for Kamala Harris and to become a political party here in the United States of America to get people that are going to represent us in the United States government that's going to push policies that's going to protect us, especially at work. You work here in Texas. I'm telling you guys, this is so real. People are working with broken body parts here in Texas and across Texas, but mainly not these big cities because those are Democrat cities, but in these red districts, in these smaller counties. I mean, it's so sickening that you get hurt at work. They want you to continue working, and you have to work with broken body parts. And if you file a workers' compensation claim, you get retaliated with violence. You got police officers who look the other way. It's a crisis here. And this is happening to the Hispanic Latino communities, but it's also happening to all ethnicities here in Texas in these smaller red district counties. That's why that's why I oppose the Christian religion. I'm an ex-Christian. I know what I'm talking about. I read the Bible in Hebrew, Aramaic, Greek, and Latin. I want to share this knowledge with other people so they can have the opportunity, unlike our ancestors, to sit down and read the Bible for themselves in these languages so they can make a better informed decision of what of if they're going to continue in this Jewish religion, because that's what it's really about. So drop a comment, you guys. Tell me what you think. Smash the like, share this video, help me get going. You guys have a good weekend. I'm out of here. Peace.